Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do my first love reading for all the signs. I'm going to do each individual signs. It would actually help if you knew, you can obviously look at what's on the present at the surface here, but with your sun sign, or you can look up your Venus placement also on your birth chart. That's for free. And check out any love reading, not just mine, but from any reader, and look at that sign. That might give you some more information if you're concerned or you're wanting to know about love. So Leos, the song that came on that I was playing, it was on my YouTube music feed, was Ruel, War of Hearts. And it says, I can't help but love you, even though I don't want to. I know I would die without you. I'm overcome in this war of hearts. So this reading, this love reading, it doesn't have to apply to somebody that you're actually even dealing with in the 3D. It can be predictive. It can be something energetic for you. So bear with me as I try to get through this, because it's something, like I said, I've never really done. And then something really interesting about this deck. This is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. I just got it like a few weeks ago. I just got it, and maybe 3 weeks ago. I love it, you know, because everything's big. The cards are big and things like that. But it was brought to my attention when I was doing a reading for a client. It was like a love reading. Yeah, for her it was a love reading, and there were 2 King of Pentacles that popped out of this deck. And well, one of them in her reading was reversed, and then the other one was upright. And I was like, wait a minute, where did this come from? Why is this in this deck? So I have to tell you that that is what's in this deck, just in case that pops out, so that we're not surprised. In that particular reading, I took it as a false twin flame or a false soulmate, okay? So we're going to see. I'm going to ask Spirit, I'm going to ask the higher angels to please come through me and help me channel these messages, so that I have the appropriate things to tell you as we get into this. So yeah. Ooh, first reading of the day. I'm excited about this, Leo. Let's see what we have for Leo. Love messages for Leo. And I have lots of cards to clarify, as I have no idea what direction this is going to go in. All right, and if you would like a private reading, a personal reading, those prices, there's 3 different prices. It's in the description box below. How you can order one. You can put in the comments or the note section upon ordering it what you want to ask in your reading, and make sure you add me to your contact list. Otherwise, thank you for commenting on this channel. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. That shows support and it helps. Everyone knows that does help with the algorithm. And so if the messages are meant to get out there, then that every little bit helps. The like helps, and the subscribe. So let's see. I've got that out of the way. I'm trying to make sure the cards have lots of good energy here for you. Lots of your energy for the sun sign of Leo. Or, like I said, if you want to look at your Venus placement, that might be useful too. Many different free sites that you can figure that out. All right. Are you ready? Ready, Spirit? And this is for November 2024. Even energetically, it's for this month. All right. Oh, okay. I have what is the equivalent to the Temperance card on the bottom being the underlying, like an underlying issue. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. There's that there's that 9 of Wands coming out. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Well, there's one right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The exact card that I said stands for, what'd I say? False twin flame or false soulmate. Now, there's nothing really false about it except for the fact that it's not in alignment with something that's going to be true, long-lasting, and loving for you. Do you feel like you are that to somebody? Because it's in the like you said, this King of Pentacles, there's 2 in it. The only one that's coming out is in the reverse, and it's under how you are feeling. Leo. I feel like I'm diving into people's secrets now with this just a love reading thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I have the 7 of Pentacles here in the past. All right. This person is harvesting some things, right? This person has invested a lot. And at this point in the recent past, there's been a lot of time and thought into what do I want long term? What decisions have to get me there? Is there self-improvement also? Because you can look at the 7 of Pentacles as choices and their consequences. And long-term planning. So I would feel like it's like these seeds that you're investing, but I see it more so, especially with all these other cards, I see it more so as you investing in yourself. If you were investing in someone else, I don't think that that's, okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Calm down, Kim. I'm just having my coffee. Got a little bit, I'm getting a little hyper. So, hang on, bear with me. Yeah, well, you could have invested a lot in a relationship. You could have. If you look at the Hermetic Tarot, though, then the 7 of Pentacles is going to say I've invested a lot and there's unfulfilled success here. What the crap? Like that might be the feeling. All right, give me more on the 7 of Pentacles for Leos. The Hermit. And the 2 of Swords. Oh. So the Hermit is telling me that this is more so about you investing in yourself. And this is about your own spiritual growth and spiritual journey. It was more about the love and investment for yourself here in the recent past, is what that is telling me. And possibly a decision that had been postponed. Not because you don't know what to go for with this. Because you're investing in yourself and your self-love, your self-care, and you're more interested in that journey of spiritual enlightenment, coming to oneself, figuring out more about oneself, figuring out more about what needs to be in alignment. Honestly, for you to have this outcome is absolutely beautiful. And so, yeah, patience is the issue because your outcome's absolutely beautiful. But what you're going through right now is a lot of spiritual growth, development, where you're seeing actual action from your big choices and consequences that they render in your life. All right, then let's just move on. Spent too much time on that past issue there. Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Fool. I got the message, no one can fool you. Okay? Optimism is great. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. But no one can fool you when there's a situation where that you're dealing with where it's just like, oh, this is just freaking hopeless. There's a feeling there that's an issue. That's an issue there. And so the Fool is representing a new beginning, but it is after some form of enlightenment. In a way, this Fool has already, he's coming down in a real way. He's coming down from the top of the mountain after enlightenment. Seems like something that you gathered as tools now for yourself on a next new journey. The challenge is the new journey, but these are tools that you have gotten from something here in the recent past. And then I have the Nine of Wands, which is at the heart of the matter. And this is somebody who has been hurt. It is a heart that has been hurt, but it's a heart that's still beating, still loving, and still persevering. Your guard is up with the Nine of Wands. Your guard is up because you've been hurt, because your heart has been hurt. 9-9. But like you never give up. Meaning the heart can get hurt as much as it does, and that it not necessarily affect the way that you love, period. So that's good. Tell me more about the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. So this is dealing with a narcissist, okay? This is this is dealing with somebody who they want domination. They want to be the leader that doesn't always make sense. They want power. Possibly wanting power over you or over, look, even this even can be an interfering energy that wants power, some type of power over you. It's a misuse of power. That's why I say it might be a huge narcissist or just someone, like, I don't even like using that word really because people misuse it a lot today, thinking they can diagnose everybody, but it's like I say, it's somebody who thinks that they're really in charge and that they know the strategy, but they just don't. And you see a lot of either holes in the things that they say, or you see a lot of control as part of an underlying thing that goes with the strategy. And like your heart can feel that, I think your heart could probably feel that. That's why, in a way, you've been wounded by this energy. At the moment, there's no action, okay? Let me just say that. At the moment, there's no action. I'm not sure if something's brewing for you in the 5D. If there's more work on ourselves to be done before we're in alignment with something good or something like that. I'm not even going to look, if you resonate with this reading, you resonate. I'm not changing this for... It could be this, it could be that. I'm not. I'm actually just reading this exactly how I'm going to get it, okay? So, or how I get it. All right. Because I could see a person that has this is a doom and gloom personality of like, if that's their attitude, the Page of Cups in the reverse, then they're always negative. They're always negative. They're always seeing things for the worst that they are. And that's not a Leo quality, is it? Not at all. So, it's like opposite of you and not in a good way. It's occupation and popping out. Distant horizons and something about occupation. Something to do with your work. I would think that since this is the love reading, that it has something to do with your occupation in the distant horizons, and then a move around to different community or different people. Okay, so something with this love connection does have to do with your work or work that you put in. Tell me about how you're feeling, because that's why I said the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not saying that you're like, I'm false or anything like that, but you could feel like you're in a situation where it's not, it's a false thing because of how you're feeling. Like, I don't, yeah, I want. See, you're, okay, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, that's in the environment. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling like, hey, this is not, how can I say it? This is not divinity. This is not God arranged. This can't be what God wants. You know what I mean? Like, God didn't arrange this. That's the feeling I get from it. Being completely alone feeling right now might be very relevant. Feeling like love, honestly, feeling like love's not going to happen to you. That is the feeling. Like, yeah, sure, you believe in it and you have a really big heart. But right now, feeling out in the cold, metaphorically, it's directly tied to this false thing, though, right? Has to be. And there's another Emperor in the reverse, 2 Emperors in the reverse. Man, this is how you're feeling. All right. So the 7 of Swords here is in the reverse. The goal and destiny. That's kind of how you want to see that card. Yeah, it is. Because it would be that you have wise discernment. You can see through any BS. Like, a lot of people will try to say one thing, do another. And to one extent, we all maybe do that a little bit. But this is wise discernment for those big things, you know, those big ones. Someone really not being honest with you, you're able, just able to pinpoint it, and it might be something that you can't even pinpoint exactly factually why you feel that way, but you remember you're ruled by the heart, so it's something that you're going to feel and pick up on intuitively. Also, the 7 of Swords in the reverse could be somebody trying to think of like an escape plan, being quiet about their plans, because when you have the 7 of Swords upright, you have like a person from a village grabbing some swords from soldiers at their campsite and trying to get away in the darkness of night with their weapons, so they basically so that they can't be used against you. So there is this feeling of like needing, okay, I'm picking up that there's this feeling of really needing to be careful, because look, this energy that you're dealing with, it's not little. That's okay. The Emperor in reverse is still a big, powerful energy. Because it's in the reverse, tells you that you probably need to be very weary. I don't want to say the word scared. I want to say careful. You would need to be very careful with how your strategy is, and of course, wise discernment, and not really going into too much of your strategy. Ooh. All right. So this King of Cups in the reverse is telling me that in the environment, you could be dealing with somebody with a huge anger problem, an inability to regulate their emotions properly. I'm not talking about little problems. I'm talking about big problems. I'm talking about like when this person loses it, somebody's traumatized because of it. Like, it's big. It's big. This person's unstable. They can't regulate their emotions. They're still a king. It's really wanting to say, still a king, still an emperor. Just, woo, like a seesaw when it comes to finding balance. And there's like a rhino every now and then that gets on one end, and it's just like, where did that come from? That's that energy. In fact, their mental imbalance would be shocking, surprising to you every now and then. Where the fuck did this come from? Like that. And it hurts, because when the King of Cups, someone who is actually at times, when balanced, could be very loving, very nice, very, I don't know how sincere it is, but I do know that they have that ability because they're the king. And so in the reverse would be like every now and then there's this huge big shock and it just, oh. Yeah, you don't want that energy in the reverse. You really just don't. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's something that when you're trying to do your day-to-day, it disrupts your day-to-day. It could disrupt your work. It could disrupt everything that you do on the, like, you know it's not working with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what I get from that. All right, tell me about the Hangman in the reverse. Another Seven of Swords in the reverse. Look. Oh my. This is a good message. This is a good message because a lot of you all, this is about your self-reliance. A lot of you all, it is about sitting on your throne here. The Queen of Pentacles is considered like the perfect match for somebody because they can do it all. They can do it all. They can do it all on their own. And Seven of Swords in the reverse coming out again. Clarifying this, Hangman in the reverse says the time in the future, the time is like it's going to be done. No more waiting, no more sacrificing of yourself. There's a plan that you're going to implement that you just don't even talk about or don't tell anybody. And it has to do with you becoming, through your choices and your hermit journey tied to this too, as independent and self-reliant, so that what comes next is not a need, but yet a want. A lot of that is about this. Okay, so then tell me about the Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands. Oh, okay. So what you don't see coming, or that you hope and fear this. This is celebration, okay? This is in love. This would be like the anniversary, the wedding, the something like that. The marriage, the coming together. And it seems like what we might be fearing more than anything is the time. Is the time. Because this energy would give you a feeling, a longing for what you know could be very celebratory. And of course, with this outcome, what you know would be what you want, what you need. But waiting on that news is what is daunting to you at this time. Okay, so I have the Ten of Pentacles, I have the Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups in the reverse on the bottom. So this outcome is tied to you releasing your past fully, or something like that. So tell me about this. Let's get a view. So this can be, like I say, this could be a past, for some it can be a past person. But I always take this in almost all of my readings as this is a remembrance from somebody that you have made good memories with. And it very likely, because it's tarot, we're tapping into lots of different quantum realms here when we're of information. It could be a past life person, but the ultimate goal of the Six of Cups is to have connections that are loving and that you're focused on enjoying the loving journey in life. The loving journey in life. The times where you're like, I made the best memories during this time. The times where you will look back and these are the memories that you get to live off of long after they're gone. Those kind of memories. And it's tied to your Ten of Pentacles. So hello. That's family. That's togetherness. It's established. It's also wealth. And when you have wealth tied into your love, it's like the abundance would be endless. So I see that the outcome is you being very established, grounded, having family connections together, loving, one helping another, and then getting to watch and enjoy, maybe children grow up, like having good memories, really being able to enjoy life, and being very comfy materially while you're doing it. So I don't think that really even needs clarifying, guys. I don't think that needs clarifying. I think I'm done with this reading. I'm done. I'm done. Done, Leo. I'm done. All right, so I'm going to pull an angel number message for you that was interesting. Yes. 22, master number 22. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured you can achieve anything you wish. I'm aligned. 000. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. I am a creator, and what you're creating is a beautiful partnership to come in, especially something loving. 2s, 0s. That's absolutely beautiful. Here we'll also I pull from the 108. Well, I pull from the 108. Yeah, okay, since I just mentioned it, sure. There you are, person of fire. There's the bonfire. Okay, what else do you want to tell us? And let's end it like this. All right, with the 108, let's just end it with this. Yes, there we go. Yes. You're about to be slingshotted out of this freaking maze that you're in. All right. The situation, or the answer is yes. And the situation or event is right on track at this time. So don't give up is your main message. Bye there, Leos.